Hey guys, Brody here with Squid's Pressure Washing LLC. I've got a little bit of a toothache today. Long story, but as you can tell, my face is a little puffy, not feeling great. Um, so to boost my spirits, I bought a brand new bench grinder and decided to test this thing out. Harbor Freight has the, I believe it's 5 amp, 8-inch bench grinder for 49 bucks. And there's always a coupon because they're always going out of sale, or out of business, excuse me. They're always going out of business. But I went to Menards, spent a little bit more money because they're doing 11% rebate, and bought the Performax 8-inch bench grinder, which I'll show you here in a second. It's not quite as powerful as far as amps go, compared with the Harbor Freight, but this one had adjustable, what are these called? Hang on, let me flip around here. These things, the tool rests. That's what I was trying to figure out. But again, this is the Performax 8-inch bench grinder. You can see the speed there, 3560. Comes with a coarse grit 8-inch grinding wheel and a fine 8-inch grinding wheel. You might ask yourself why I have the covers off to show you guys, and that's because this one I was able to loosen with just my fingers, and I've been playing with this thing, which was a little scary. So if you guys get this, make sure you check that nut, because nobody likes loose nuts. Hey, but seriously, so you don't end up spinning that thing off there and just blowing it to all kinds of pieces, and even your face. Don't blow your face to pieces. So check those nuts when you guys unbox this thing, if you guys end up going this route. It takes quite a while to get up to speed. Oh, let me check this other. I'll turn that on in a second. One of the things I wanted to show you guys were these silly little lights. It came like that. That was loose. The other one, a little more snug. But these things get blazes hot. I thought it was going to be an LED light. Should have done a little bit more research. But as you can tell, it is just a regular old-timey light bulb from yesteryear. And this thing, these vent holes, they could have used to put them back another couple inches, because this thing is right in your eyes as you're trying to grind on this wheel. So you're essentially blinding yourself while you're holding a piece of metal against the spinning object. But I'll end up changing those out when I get a foot pedal. I'll order a couple LED lights too, or just a light that goes over the top of it or something like that, and just never turn those on. But again, it's just kind of hanging out. I got to take this thing apart in order to get it tightened back down, because there's a couple little screws in there which are darn close to that wheel. But the other thing, this silly little cooling tray. It's about a 1/2 inch deep. So you make 2 or 3 passes, whatever you're trying to clean up, sharpen, edge up, and you're gonna have that thing so full of slag and schmoo, you gotta change it out. Turn everything off, change it out. So pro tip, get yourself a good old-fashioned pickle jar. Let's get this thing off here so I can turn it on for you. Might have just lost one of the nuts of the washers down here. I'll find it. But the wheels aren't very true either. It's a little bit of a wibble wobble, which I'm not a super fan of either. But as it comes up to speed, it evens out a little bit. But either way, the wheel still isn't completely true. it off, and that thing will take about 3 times as long to wind back down. So what you're getting is a $60 grinder, which is going to work just fine once the wheels are trued up, if not changed out to some better wheels. Just do yourself a favor and check those arbor nuts when you get the chance, or as soon as you unbox it, because chances are they might be loose, because this one had a 50-50 chance, and at least one of them was loose. But I hope that's helpful. As you guys know, Menards doesn't let people put reviews on their website, which I think is just silly as mess. But I also love Menards a bunch, so it's kind of a conundrum. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and hopefully we'll do some more of these in the future.